Make this into tea and give it to your son before bed tonight. By morning, his cough will be gone. Rub this on your son's back, and it will ease his pain.
Oh, Maria, the gods have blessed you. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'll send eggs in the morning, but I'll never be able to repay you.
Sam.
Maria, come with me. You won't need that. Maria, come here. Maria, you're unlike any girl I've ever met before. You're beautiful and strange.
Strange?
Maria, I admit you make me feel unlike I've ever felt before. I've often thought I couldn't stand the thought of losing you. I suppose you're used to doing that to men.
What?
You're unusual and different. And I need you to know that what I'm doing is because you're so very...
Sam.
You're very...
Sam.
Very...
I am your friend. What are you saying?
What I'm saying is...
What he's saying is that the game is up, witch. Your evil ways are at an end, whore.
I've been doing nothing but healing this village for a year. Your sister and nephew would be dead from childbirth if it weren't for my help.
What about Farmer Jamer's cow? She birthed a two-headed cow.
And old Mildred. She screams at night from nightmares. You did this.
Your wickedness is over.
Sam, help me!
It's for the good of everyone. You bring the devil here.
Looks like you chose the wrong man.
Sam, I saved your mother! Everything I did was to help you! Everything I did was for your good!
You could have been with me. I would have protected you.
I'd rather be with a pig.
After we're done here, you just might be.
What's the matter, witch? Need your evil powders to do magic.
That's why we had him lead you away.
I bet you thought he was going to propose.
My powders are for healing. If I had them, it would be better for you. You would all just be sleeping by now.
Stop mumbling, witch. John, tie her up. Whoa!
I did not choose to be born this way. I came looking for peace and a home, and you filthy maggots try to take that away from me.
The powders.
The powders are for healing. Seth and John are harmless. They're too stupid to do anything else than what they are told. You, however, are different. You enjoy hurting and breaking. I've seen what you've done when you think no one else is watching. The double-headed calf lived long enough to die of torment at your hands. You are a bad piece. The world is better without you.
Ah!
so you're the one causing all the ruckus. Are you alone? You look hurt.
I'm fine.
Why are you traveling alone? What happened? This is quite far to be traveling alone.
I'm
sorry, that was rude of me. Would you like to join me for a meal? I too am traveling alone, and I'd enjoy the company if you'd accept. My fire is this way, if you'd like. Welcome to my fire. It isn't much, but you do look hungry. This here is my noble steed Jasper. He and I are traveling to Assaria. My father was a smith in the war, and he was a great man, noble and kind. But most of all, he was a protector of all those weaker than him. He passed away recently. May the gods watch over him. So I'm striking out on my own. Going to start a new life in Assaria. Here.
Thank you.
You're quite welcome. I wasn't feeling very hungry, and I'm glad the food won't go to waste.
Do you leave the saddle on for the night?
Oh, no. Sorry, old pal. I must have got distracted and forgot. There you go.
My home burned down.
What?
Fire started in the main room and my parents were above it. My younger brother was with them and they all died. The villagers all lived far away, so there was no one to help. My life is dead in these parts. So I also am traveling to Assaria to start a new life. One with less fire.
Perhaps we should travel together. These woods are very dangerous for a maiden to travel alone in.
Thank you, I accept. What is your name?
Oh, I'm sorry. You must think I'm a rude scoundrel. I'm Rion.
You are not a scoundrel. You have fed me and offered me your protection. I'm Marion.
I've never traveled this far from home before. It seems as though the forest just becomes more and more beautiful.
It's pleasant to see a man who can admire trees. Most just want to cut them down.
No, of course not. The trees bring life. They cause the winds which bring rains. They make a home for all the animals the rangers eat.
Are you a ranger?
No, my father was a smith in the last war. The king came by his forge one day, and my father offered to make him a new helm. The next morning, my father presented a helm so beautiful to the king that the king offered to make him the smith of the king's guard. My father, being a humble man, refused the great honor, saying he was only a village smith. The king then wrote out a document saying that any man kin to my father has a right to train for the rangers, and if proven, can then join the king's guard regardless of birth, noble or not. Before my father passed on, he gave me the document, and now I travel to make good on it.
What is it that rangers do?
Well, they protect the people, anyone in need of help. Unlike the guard, instead of staying in the towns or villages, rangers travel in whatever region they are assigned.
Sounds quite adventurous.
Oh, it is, and it's a noble profession too. Rangers seek out forest thieves, murderers, and witches. Then they all go to trial and the noose. Except the witches, of course. They go straight to the fire.
The fire?
Yes, it's not well known, but witches can't be hung. They must be burned to purge the devil magic from them.
But don't you think magic can be used for good?
I doubt it. All magic comes from the devil.
How do you know if someone's a witch?
Well, I suppose by their evil deeds. The authorities might have a hard time finding them, but the victims have no trouble pointing them out.
I'm sure. But what if...
Truce! Truce, I say. Elgor! Why, you've gotten better.
What are you doing, frightening travelers?
Someone's got to keep you on your toes. I stopped by your village, Rion. I'm sorry to hear about your father. I haven't had a sword unless it was made by him since the war. Who's the lady?
Elgor, this is Marion. We were just discussing the duties of rangers. It's funny you should show up. Marion, this is Elgor. He's a ranger and a friend of my father's.
What a coincidence. I'm actually on my way to perform some ranger duties now. Word is they caught a witch over in the Brown Hills. I'm just on my way there now. Word was also that you were traveling alone.
Well, Marion's home was burned down. We crossed paths and we decided it'd be safer to travel together.
That is true in most cases. Where was your home, Marion?
A few leagues outside of Spinderville, in the forest.
Spinderville? That's a long way to be traveling alone and without a horse. Well, I must be going. Witches have a way of escaping if they're left too long alone, even in a cell. Stay on the trail. Strange things happen in these woods.
Should we make camp for the night?
Yes, it's better to.
I thought I heard something.
Perhaps it was a rabbit? No.
Who's there? Come out!
What human doing so far in my trees? Silly humans never look up. Stupid slow human. Like being lost? Not too clever you are. Attack a wood child by her tree.
Who are you? What are you doing? Are you keeping me lost?
Yes, not too clever.
I need to get out of here. I need to find her and I have to get that scroll back. I need to save her. If I don't get that scroll back, there's nothing left for me.
Why is scroll so important?
Why do you care? You made me lose the tracks. She could be dead by now and the scroll burned.
Girl not dead.
What? How do you know? Do you know where they are?
I know all things in my forest.
Will you take me to them? I wish you'd stop doing that.
You have a good heart, but you are stupid. You must learn. Give me sword. Tonight is special night. Fire spirits visit. You come with me and greet them. Tomorrow, as sun rises, I take you to humans.
How do I know you won't kill me?
You think I'd not kill you if I want?
All right. No more hitting.
Ah. This keep you safe in forest. As long as you cause harm to no one, this a path stone. It return you to a good path.
Where do you get silver?
Not so smart. Where metal come from? Earth and fire.
Thank you. I am Rian.
You too thick to say my name correct, so you call me Wild Child. Now come, we go to fireplace. Water. Earth. Wind. Fire. They be coming.
Was that a dream?
If dream, it be a good dream. Come, I show where humans are. There. This is where the humans are. Goodbye, human. Do not forget what I show you.
Thank you, Wild Child.
Hello, boy. Get him, Lefty!
No!
Do with him what you wish.
Why did you come here?
I came here to save you and to get my scroll back.
You are honest and unlike most men.
Who are these men? Why are you with them?
They've taken me in. It's the first people that have accepted me for the way I truly am. He is like me, born with a power and treated as though cursed. Everyone here is an outcast. I fit right in.
But they are thieves.
Thieves, not murderers. They kill only when they must. Things can be bought, found, made again. Life cannot be restored.
You don't mean to stay with them.
Where would I go? There's no place for me in your cities. They would only find me out again and kill me for being born this way. Funny. I used to think it was a curse. But now for the first time, I have friends who see it as a gift.
They use you for it.
Better than being killed for it by civilized folk. Here. I should not have stolen it from you.
Maria.
You are a good man. I believe you know the difference between good and evil. You will make a good ranger. Do not hunt those who do no harm.